What is up, everybody? Good morning. It appears I have walked about 10 kilometers since starting the next chapter of the Mew mission. The whole walking 151 kilometers. I mean, progress, I guess. I always have a saying that any progress, even bad progress, is progress nonetheless. As long as it's not progress in the direction that's opposite of what you're trying to get to, it's good. I mean, that's how I think. But I should change it to even slow progress is progress nonetheless. Yeah, that somehow makes a lot more sense to what I was trying to say. But, anyways, speaking of progress, I have actually made some sort of progress with my other missions. Specifically the whole beating Team Go Rocket leaders part of it. Now see, here's the thing. I have battled several other leaders, including mainly Cliff. He just seems to be the one that shows up more often than the other two. Still haven't battled Sarah though, which is kind of weird to me. Kind of asking myself, what is her team composition like? By the way, I guess I should have written it down because I've already forgotten about half of it, but one of the times I battled Cliff, I thought I was prepared because once again he changed up his team roster again, and I still had a Crobat, so I figured, since I couldn't get past this Crobat again, I figured on a strategy. I was going to use Mewtwo for his Grimer because it had it didn't have a powerful attack that could take on a Mewtwo. So I used Mewtwo with its psychic moves to take out the Grimer, plus I used Psystrike, which is a very fastly charged attack, to take out both of his shields. And then obviously once I got to the Crobat, which started to really take Mewtwo down the size with Bite, I used Psystrike on a shieldless Crobat. It did way more damage than I thought I would. So I figured, and also, sorry, getting a bit ahead of myself. I had also planned. Sorry, I had Magnezone to take care of his Crobat, should I need to, because it's no wait, no, I had a Machamp, which I always save a Machamp when I'm battling Cliff to take on his Tyranitar, because you know he's always got a Tyranitar at the end. Like I said, I should have written it down. Kind of upset that I didn't, but what you see, what you get. Anyways, I saved my Machamp for his eventual Tyranitar because I knew he was going to pull out Tyranitar as his last Pokemon, and I had Rhyperior to take care of the Crobat, assuming he takes out Mewtwo too fast. So that was my team. Mewtwo for the Grimer specifically, Rhyperior for Crobat, and Machamp for Tyranitar. Thought that was a foolproof plan, but once I saw the amount of damage that that Mewtwo did with Psystrike, I figured that there was no reason to switch into Rhyperior as soon as Mewtwo was taken out, because I could have just used Machamp. Yeah, it wouldn't do much damage because it's 4 times resistant to fighting type moves. However, I would have gotten enough points to charge up Dynamic Punch and just one-shot the Tyranitar as soon as I take out the Crobat. And Crobat had very little very little HP left. So, seemed like a good plan. So I sent out Machamp and decided to not waste, to not send out Rhyperior so that I wouldn't have to use healing items on it later. Machamp struggled a little bit, but fortunately for me, it resisted Bite, and it took out the Crobat with relative ease. Then obviously Cliff sends out his third Pokemon, and it's a Charizard. Okay, so there goes my whole plan and strategy down the drain. Yeah, a freaking Charizard. Why does Cliff even have a Charizard to begin with? What? I mean, you dare send out my favorite Pokemon against me in such a disgusting way? However, if you've been paying attention, hopefully better than I did, because clearly I forgot half the story, but hopefully you've been paying attention because it's very relevant to the end of the story. I did one Dynamic Punch because, I already charged it, so might as well use it. Then while the Charizard was distracted from the Dynamic Punch, I just switched into Rhyperior and took out the Charizard very easily with Smackdown. So I got lucky there, but like I said, these Team Go Rocket leaders are getting really, really crafty. They're just getting better and better at this. And, well, they're definitely getting tougher. Tougher to beat. I should really be more on my guard. And as I said last episode, if those are just the leaders, I really don't want to know what's going to happen when I try to fight Giovanni. Sadly though, it looks like that time has now come. Because, like I said, I've beaten the Team Go Rocket leaders enough time, mostly using the Super Rocket radars that I got from the new mission, which I completed off camera because I already said I was going to do that anyway. But now it's time for the really big one. I'm going to try and hunt down and beat Giovanni. Hopefully, I can do that within the span of this very episode. Just need to find some shade so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Perfectly excellent. Not excellent, not perfect, perfectly excellent. Super Rocket radar. Well, may luck please be on my side. Well, what do you know? I don't even have to go far for it. Don't even have to to travel across the land, searching far and wide to find Giovanni. There's one standing right next to me. However, will it be the real Giovanni is my question. And obviously I'm just stalling because I don't want to jump into this fight just yet. because I want to maximize my chances. That's something I should probably talk about. Still searching for some more Pokemon. At least now I know where Giovanni can be found. Might as well check it. And it is the real thing. That usually doesn't happen, finding Giovanni on the first attempt. I was hoping maybe it was one of his decoys, which are still very, very tough, but beatable. So, at least I could get some good Stardust. And this is what I've been stalling. Assuming I am unsuccessful in battling Giovanni, beating Giovanni, I should say, I have come up with a backup plan. I should probably point out at the moment that it's not a very good backup plan, but it's a backup plan nonetheless. I have this Mewtwo, which I've already powered up quite a bit, to the point where I don't need over 200 plus candy, regular candy that is, to max it out. Because I've been saving a lot of rare candies anywhere I can find. Power up the Dialga or Palkia, whichever one of the two. That requires about 286-ish, which is less than 100, no, sorry, about 250. Let's put it that way. 250, which is about 60 away from what I have now. However, this Mewtwo, I can use up all the regular rare candies that I have on it to get it to above 4,000 CP. And obviously the rest is just going to have to rely on XL candies, which are a pretty rare and distant dream. The reason I was trying to catch more Pokemon and hopefully get some more Stardust is because, as you can see, I'm kind of really lacking in that department. But I have seriously considered more than once powering up this Mewtwo to at least above 4,000 to make use of all the rare candy that I have now. But I will only consider doing it if I cannot beat this Giovanni or any other Giovanni. This is the team I'm going with. Obviously, you know he's going to open with his Persian. That's his signature Pokemon. He's gonna use Persian. I'm gonna go over there to a much more easy place to stand in. But yeah, Persian is always the first. Now, whether or not his Persian will use Bite, Play Rough, Bite, Fury Swipes, or some other fairy type move, well, all will be determined once I battle this one, because every Giovanni is different. Obviously, his second Pokemon is always changing, but it will probably... Actually, there's no way of knowing, so might as well just get past the Persian and then see what it is. I'm going to have to get past his second Pokemon, whichever one that will be, to see what his legendary is going to be. And I'm now noticing my team isn't really fully healed yet, so probably power up the Tyranitar also, just in case. Sorry, heal up the Tyranitar. Okay. You ready for this? Giovanni, let's see what you got to throw at me this time. Persian. Okay, it's using Fury Swipes. That's great. Resistant on a steel type. Could potentially also use a ghost type because it's going to be completely immune to it. Okay. I'm going to tank this. I'm going to take the hit, which is Power Gem. That's okay. To see what his second Pokemon is going to be, and also get a little bit of a head start on charging up this. Okay, a Krabby. Really wasn't expecting that. That's new. Usually uses a ground type as his second. But regardless, it's still weak to electric. Doing probably more damage than it should have, but it's using Metal Claw, which is 4 times resisted by Magnezone. If I can only just get a single Zap Cannon, that's all I need. I don't need to beat his third legendary Pokemon. I just need to see what it is. And it's a Lugia. Okay. I can possibly work with this. It's probably going to use Aeroblast, which should be resisted, but okay, it's using Future Sight. Okay, a Lugia. Earthquake probably isn't going to do much of anything, but it's still worth a try. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, he beat me this time, but that's okay, because now we know what his third Pokemon is. We can think of ways to counteract that. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to do to make sure that we won't even need to use the Mewtwo. Okay. Rematch. Obviously, I'm going to use the exact same team I just did, but with a minor twist to the last one. I'm going to use Tyranitar. Why? It's immune to Psychic, so it will resist the Mirror Coat, which is his Lugia's fast attack, and maybe it won't take as much damage as it probably should from Future Sight. And it's got Bite as its fast ability. Okay, are we ready for this? Okay, let's do the exact same thing we just did. No reason to no reason to change the plan. Okay, Flash Cannon. Don't even need to put much of an effort into this, because he's only going to pull out his shield anyway. Okay, that's good. Not today, thank you. Maybe we should have reconsidered that, but I don't know. Okay. Took care of his Persian. And his Kingler coming out. Use Flash Cannon. We really do not want his Kingler against my Tyranitar. That will really put a damper on my plans. Okay. I think it's using the charged attack earlier than when it used it the last time, because last time I think by the time he was already charging it up, Magnezone was already at yellow HP. Okay, let's do some initial damage on the Lugia, because we still resist Mirror Coat and Charge Beam is still super effective. Okay, and now for our Ace in the Hole. Not doing enough damage as much as I thought it would, but it's still really surviving Mirror Coat, which really is the more important part of it. As long as we can survive at least one future sight, we should be good and okay. Alright? Counting on you, Tyranitar. Please survive this. Okay. And I did it. Didn't even need to use Fire Blast. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, that felt good. It feels good beating Giovanni the second time. Really feels a lot better beating him the first time, but I'll take what I can get at this point. I'm so glad I didn't need to over-strategize and plan and max out some Pokemon and waste a lot of Stardust. And we now have a Shadow Lugia. I think Professor mentioned that months ago when this event first started, and I just forgot all about it. Oops. Wasn't a very good throw, but at least we landed a nice throw. Plus Golden Raspberry, which means we caught it. And also, very important to note, Lugia, new Pokemon for the Pokédex. So there's some bonus there. Whew. Let's just for fun. That's all it can do. That's the maximum we can get from it. But remember, it's in its shadow form. If there was the real Lugia, or rather not necessarily purified Lugia, but an actual genuine Lugia, it definitely would have been more. But yeah, this is the shadow form. However, seeing as we caught it, might as well also catch ourselves a Trapinch while we're at it, because as I mentioned previously in this episode, I'm kind of low on Stardust, so I would really very much like to not be low on Stardust right now. An issue that could be resolved with solving some missions, so let's see. We get a lucky egg. Oh, and please don't tell me there's another level, another stage for this mission, because I really don't think I can go through another one of these right now. Golden Raspberry, some Mega Energy for Houndoom, and an encounter for an Absol, of all things. That's strange. Why would you give us Mega Energy for Houndoom and then let us catch an Absol? Wouldn't it have made more sense to give Mega Energy for Absol and give us an Absol, or just give us a Houndoom? Like, what's the deal here? Anyways, the prof wants to see me. Better stand over here so I can see what he's saying. Incredible work! You've successfully defeated Team Go Rocket yet again and saved another legendary shadow Pokemon, and Hoopa too. Speaking of Hoopa, I have a sneaking suspicion that because of your kindness, we might just be lucky enough to witness it as Hoopa Unbound someday soon. Maybe! What a sight that will be, eh? We've come a long way in our research and unlocking Hoopa's true power. Well, maybe the final trial in this mysterious saga. Are you ready, trainer? Let's go! Okay. 2,000 XP just for claiming each of these, okay? Meaning that's 6,000. If I multiply it using a lucky egg, that's about 12,000. Not much in the grand scheme of things, but still very much okay. Let's get a bit of a head start on the lucky egg by spinning some Pokestops. And now, claim ourselves some XP and catch a new Pokemon. Now I'm guessing that 20 candy is a Hoopa candy. Will we catch a Hoopa though? Let's see. A Dusknoir. Really, seriously not what I was hoping for. But it's a fully evolved Pokemon, which means we get a bunch of Stardust from it. That's really all I can say. Would you just stop moving and stay in the frickin' ball? Oh well. We caught a Lugia today. It's a legendary Pokemon. Meaning we're just that one tiny step closer to level 43. Look at that, a Vibrava. Speaking of evolved Pokemon, yeah, Vibrava's not fully evolved yet, but it does give off more Stardust than an unevolved Pokemon. And it's weather boosted, which is just icing on the cake. But other than that, can't really say too much. I can't remember if it's 3 or 2. Okay, we caught 2 legendary Pokemon. Okay, I accept that. But really, we didn't have one more legendary for that? I can't remember. Or maybe that just Lugia doesn't count because it's Shadow or something like that. I don't know. But the facts still remain. Still need 3 more legendary or mythical. So, really all I can do is just hope that there's going to be more missions involving legendary and mythical Pokemon in the future, so that, you know, we'll have an easier time catching one. Because, as I've mentioned multiple times in the past, even though we just beat a Lugia, oh, suppose I forgot to claim that. I just talked about it for no reason. But yeah, I said this multiple times in the past. I am not going to attempt legendary raids on my own. Might start to consider it if I have someone doing the raid with me. But on my own, not a chance. I am not ready, not now, and I don't think I will ever be able to do it on my own. I don't think it's even possible to do it on your own. I mean, you're encouraged to invite other people to the raid with you. So yeah, I don't think even with a full team of 4,000 CP Pokemon, super effective, all of which are legendary, I don't think I'll be able to beat a legendary Pokemon on my own. That's why I'm relying on these missions. But, well, that's a topic for another time. Now is it? Time to wrap up this episode. I'm going to leave you with showcase of power of how I am going to battle Cliff. Maybe you'll actually see what I was talking about of Cliff being way tougher than he normally otherwise should be. Now, as you can see, the Grimer putting up quite the fight against my Mewtwo. Obviously, my Mewtwo's going to win, but I mean, got another Pokemon right after it, isn't it? No shields though. Secondary Pokemon is a Venusaur, so very weak to poison apparently. But is he going to have a Charizard again, or is he going to have Tyranitar like he probably normally should? And yep, there is the Charizard with Air Slash. But I mean, he's kind of a fool because, yeah, he can beat my Machamp all he wants. Still got a Rhyperior coming up right after it, and I'm going to demolish him now. Oh, what's that? I still have a shield? Yeah, thought so. Even if I didn't. Okay, he's got Dragon Claw. I forget what I was trying to say. Anyway, that's it for today. Very glad about the Shadow Lugia, but still have a lot of work cut out for me, especially in the Stardust department, so I guess I should stop talking and really start collecting. Not really sure when I'm going to do another episode again. I mean, it's definitely going to be a while from now. There really isn't an event or anything worth talking about, so yeah, I suppose I'll see you some other time when I have time to record an episode. Goodbye for now. Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.